First off, I'm going to start by saying all honor and glory due to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles over at GMS, from where I'm learning this truth. All right, just touching bases. I haven't done a video in some days now. No excuses. But nevertheless, we're in those times. And I'm just going to jump right to it, okay? We'll jump right to it, all right? Look at that. Look at the time. Hey, that ain't the spirit. What is, okay? So I'm just going to jump right into it, okay? And let the scriptures do the intelling on the matters that are at hand concerning the nation of Israel. And with all of the blaspheming and the wolves showing forth who they actually are within. Okay, so let's just go here. I'm gonna start with what was it? Let's go here, and I'm gonna go to the book of Sirach. Let's go to 21. Sirach 21. And I believe, I don't want to say 8, it might be 8, I don't know for sure. Yep, that's the spirit. Okay, this is Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach. 21 and 8. He that buildeth his house with another man's money is like one that gathereth himself stones for the tomb of his burial. Okay? Now we know we are to abide the rulers that are governing over us and here in the provinces of Babylon the Great. Okay? We know we are to pay our tribute and work our jobs because we're at the end of our last captivity. Okay? Now, in no wise are we to make this our rest, which many false prophets have been revealed to, who have revealed to wanting to comply, to have this as their rest. Okay? Which this isn't our rest. Okay? This is a spiritual gathering, and before I continue, this is for the so-called Negroes, Native Americans, so-called Latin tribes out there. This is here, those that are seeking the truth, okay, abiding in the names of Yahweh, He is, and the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, okay? So only for the 2/3 and whoever else is going to listen, I can care less. I can care less, okay? Let it present itself as a strain and a stumbling block to you. Okay, so continuing on before I lose my train of thought. Okay, this is our rest. Okay, this is a chastisement, an ending of a chastisement. Okay, a well-deserved chastisement for going off plenty of times in prior generations. Okay, now as the elders have said, these older spirits, these ancient spirits are back in their proper lots. Okay, playing their role for this final judgment and captivity. Okay, for they're playing their roles in this final captivity. Okay, where judgment is going to play out its dramatics on this world stage. Okay, so you have the 2/3 in their proper lot. You have the false prophets in their proper lot, and they're clearly showing forth who they are. Okay. One of the elders that said, hey, the Lord snared them, set them up set them up good, okay? The Lord's the master chess player, so He gave them all the tools and utensils, like the elder said from Alabama. Gave them all the tools, all the tools of the trade, only to snare their ass, okay? They claim this temporal glory. Okay, and basically live out something that they're not. Okay, because we can, those of us that have the outside of the sea, we can clearly see that they're tainting the doctrine, they're tainting the scriptures. Okay, now they appeared at first to be these holier than thous and with all of this zeal, but it's the truth reveals itself. Okay, the Lord said that nothing would be hidden. Everything, no rock will be left unturned. Okay, roughly paraphrasing in Matthew 24. Okay, so we're in those times. Okay, and it's a beautiful thing to see who is who, because the line is drawn. Okay, either you all the way in or you all the way out. All right. So let me not continue to rant, but it's a righteous rant, okay? Because it's the truth. And as a believer, okay, holding fast to what I have, okay, and standing firm inside it, okay, and this is a fearful thing, okay? It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Lord. So to know these things and view these things and see these men portray what they've been portraying in these latter days is disgusting. Okay, it's disgusting. Okay, and I can't help but be a defender of the truth, because if you're sincere, that's what you remember what you signed up for. Okay, remember what you signed up for. Okay, an ambassador. Okay, remember what you signed up for. All right, I definitely know what I signed up for. Okay, but when something's just too far out, I'm not the one to meddle with anybody's outside business. But when it comes to this truth, something has to be said. Okay, and it has to be said. It has to be addressed. It has to be a rough rebuke. Okay, it has to be known. Okay, that's what I can say to that. All right, in its proper order. Okay, so this is Ecclesiasticus 21:8. He that buildeth his house with another man's money, okay, this is another man's currency system that's going down, and another one's getting ready to try to take flight. Okay, a whole nother system, okay, that's trying to take flight. All right, on a continuance, okay, like this man is going to swallow down to run off with the goods and swallow down and fulfill his belly, only to vomit it all up, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, out of Job. I believe that's 20 or so. All right, moving forward. Yeah, because there's no way to build in your captivity. Okay, it's just not happening. Okay, you can get some FRNs, some fake, some pieces of paper. Okay, granted, written in blood that you got this established and you're going to live this good. But what are you leaving everything to? Who are you leaving everything to? Just to cover up and portray and keep the truth from coming out, to try to prolong this man's continuance, which isn't getting ready to happen. It has an expiration date. Okay, it has an expiration date. All right. So this is Matthew's. Okay, 7:15. Let's go with the New Living Translation. Beware of false prophets who come disguised as harmless sheep, but are really, what is that word? Vicious wolves. Okay, in our standard KJV translation, I believe it's Salakia, is raving as well. Okay, so yeah, vicious. Okay, their inward parts. These people are wicked. Okay, so that must mean that these are the same spirits, because from within, that's where everything starts, and then it's going to show forth for who you really are. So now we know. Okay, we identified the infiltrators. Okay, and who they are. Okay, and now the jets want to start flying. Okay, and so yeah, you chose your side. We know you traveled. You're all the way on the dark side. You signed your name with that black ink pen. Okay, with your blood. So hey, for those of us that are in this truth, we know what it is. Okay, we know what the sincere, okay, the hopefully elect. Hopefully, I'm one. We know what it is. Okay, you are to be watched. We are to watch from our watchtower. So watching you. Okay, watching your moves. Okay, to try to manipulate and move the sheep in the wrong direction, astray. Okay, so this is I said that. Let me go ahead and get one more. Let's get it from the KJV so I don't leave it bare. KJV, King James Bible. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raving wolves, okay? And that's what's at hand, being revealed, okay? So they're getting the they're getting the sheeps are white, aren't they? Most of the time. They're getting that veil pulled from over them, only to discover that they are raving wolves, dogs, okay? And what is without the kingdom? What's going to be without the kingdom? Dogs, okay? Cast not thy pearls to swine, dogs, somewhere in the same facility, okay? That's what you're not to do, okay? This is precious, okay? And rather than that, a gift that wasn't given to you, wasn't, slip of the tongue, a gift that wasn't owed to you, but given, okay? All right. Yeah, because let's look that word up, astray, because I had it queued up, you know? This man is pulling every hat out the rabbit bag to try to keep this truth from coming out, you know, but it's not getting ready to happen. It's not happening that way, no way, shape, form, and fashion. And remember, this is all spiritual. Let's continue here. All right. So astray, this is Oxford's dictionary. Astray. Let's see, one. All away from the correct path or direction. So yeah, if you put you set a trap, okay, if you're a harling, a whore for somebody else because you sold your soul, okay, only to live lustrously here in Babylon the Great, yeah, of course you're gonna lead the people astray. And then as soon as Jacob's trouble come around and times get hard, things start happening, you're gonna flee with the bag and act as if you didn't know. Okay, just like these 501c3 churches do. Ever since everything that has happened within the last 5 years, the half a decade, you might as well go in and say, how much have these churches helped the people, especially of their congregation? Not that I give a damn, okay, because I'm not with no program of no Christianity or none of these denominations. I'm not a part of that. This is a culture. This is our book, okay, our inheritance book, okay, and all these other nations can't play out on it, okay. And 2/3 can definitely not play out on it. Okay, they can play their proper lot in their proper course and be judged. Man, woman, and child. Whether you like it or not, hey, it's not up to what you like or how you feel. This is what's written. This is what's prophesied to happen, all right? So, back to what I was saying, okay? So we have these, so they took from what they had in private settings and churches, mingled it, okay, mixed it in with another fabric and brought it to the streets. Okay, so now it's out in the streets, all right? And you can tell who these guys is. If you got the spiritual instinct, you can tell right off bat without even hearing a word come out their mouths. Most of the time, okay, this is not a worldly thing, which these dudes are trying to make it into, okay? All right. 2, into error or morally questionable behavior. Yeah, backdoor, closets, okay, yeah, they into all that. They are into all that. Moving forward. This is Romans. Yeah, I had it queued up a different way. I'm be a little more diverse now. The more they get slicker, the more we got to get more with the more keener eye, the more oil, the more the eye salve has to keen in on things, the more slicker they get, trying to distort and keep this truth from coming out, which is too late. Okay, this is the book of Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things, Salakia, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. Okay? Might have hope. This is not a thing of where you could choose what you are and what you want to be. When it comes down to this truth, it's not a fashion of a cardinal mindset. But here it is. Okay, here it is. Those are revealed. They're revealed. Okay? Let's see. And I'm gonna stay over here. Talking about I listen. I just listen. I do a hell of a lot of listening. I do a hell of a lot of more than I should. I got to balance out a lot of observation from the tower, spiritual tower observation. Okay. And hey, the way I came in, and then for making my way over to the teachings of Great Millstone. Hey, the wickedness that these men are promoting is crazy. But then that goes back to the sower. A lot ain't gonna make it. A lot just ain't gonna endure. Just put it this way: if you ain't built for this, you just ain't built for it. And I don't mean physically. Okay, I don't mean physically. Okay, and furthermore, you have to be, after that seed is planted, you have to be brought up. Did not Paul and Apollos plant and water? But Yahweh, okay, does all the raising. Somewhat of that effect, if I'm getting that right. The increase, yeah. Yahweh gives all the increase. Paul did all of the planting. Apollos did all of the watering. But Yahweh gives the increase. Okay. Where was I at? I wanted to go here somewhere over here. I had it queued up. Let's see. Because you can see this house is clearly broken. So why would you want to try to continue to try to build in something that's against itself at this point, and that's actually like a cancer? Okay? It's being plagued from within. The whole structure that is. Okay? The whole infrastructure worldwide. Economically, okay, contractually, okay, and disagreeably, okay, because this man has been found out for who he is. Let's see. Yahushua said it best. And if this is Matthew 12:26, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Yeah, how's this great house gonna stand? Was not Egypt a great house? Was Egypt not a great house? Did not Pharaoh's heart get hardened? And the Lord set it up that way. Just like he set up Nebuchadnezzar, okay, and made him high and made him low. So how much more Esau, Edom? Okay, how much more? But you have these, okay, I'm gonna call them 2/3 fake prophets. They might as well be a part of them that are trying to promote this place and keep this place, trying to uphold some maintenance that can't be kept. That can't be kept. But with that said, all honors and glory due to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai Bahashim Wahakak Bradash. Double honors to the elders and apostles over at GMS. Till the next time, Lord willing, Shalom.